Hello, and welcome to my channel. As a lot of you may know, I have flipped my first piece of furniture and I made over $600, and I'm going to tell you how I did it. Alright guys, so I'm going to first really quick tell you why I got into flipping furniture. So I saw somebody's 90-day total. They were posting over on Facebook. It was over 50,000 in 90 days, which is insane. I said to myself, I'm going to see what they're doing. I want my numbers to be higher, and I kind of stalked their eBay store. I stalked their Facebook postings, and I saw they were selling a lot of furniture. So I will tell you, I have sold my first piece. I'm hoping by the end of this it will be delivered so I can kind of put a conclusion, but I'm not sure that it will be. So my first piece of furniture I flipped, I paid $150 for the piece, and it sold for $839 plus freight. So I want to talk just really quick about the freight and all of that. I'm going to show you some clips from that. So first things first, I am only picking up Ethan Allen. I am sure there are name brands. If you guys know some name brands that myself and others can look for, please drop that down in the comments below. And if you haven't, hit the like button. So I'm picking up Ethan Allen. So you're going to have some difficulties finding it. It's not going to be easy to find, and in good condition, it's really not going to be easy to find. And then you have to find it for cheap. So this is definitely not an easy task. So I found these pieces. I have added some more pieces. You can search my eBay store. The link is below, and put in Ethan Allen and see which pieces I have right now. So this particular piece I paid $150. It was listed at $200 with another piece, which is a vanity. The one that sold is a lingerie dresser, so it is a big item. So you can't just box that up and ship it via FedEx or USPS. You might be able to, but I didn't have any interest in doing that. So I used USHIP.com. I went on, and they actually have a function where you can get an estimate. And so what I do is put in my listing that people can either come pick it up, or it is available via freight, but they are responsible for paying, and they needed to contact me if they wanted a quote. So I had a couple people inquire. They didn't follow through. The third person, and I will tell you, like I said, it did take less than a month for this piece to sell. I looked, it is going to New York, and USHIP will give you an estimate on the freight. So in this case, it was $292. So I let this buyer know that I believe freight would be about $300, and if it costs more than that, I would pay. Am I taking a chance, especially with my first furniture flip? Yes. But I knew I had over $600 in profit. So if it costs an extra $100, even $200, I would still make almost $400. So I put it on USHIP. I wait 2 days and I don't hear anything. So I was freaking out a little bit, I won't lie. And I live out in the middle of nowhere. So I'm like, do people not want to come in the middle of nowhere or what? And then I'm thinking, okay, this buyer that just purchased this dresser is in New York City. Maybe people don't want to go to New York City. So I'm having all these horrible scenarios go through my mind. So on the third day, after I placed my listing on USHIP, which includes like the dimensions of the piece and approximate weight, I did just guess. I think there are some calculators out there where you can do a more educated guess. And then you post a picture and where it's going from, where it's going to. And I think most listings I see say to allow 2 to 6 weeks for freight to deliver the item. So I posted it. It finally got a bid for 300, which was exactly what I charged my buyer. I will say though that USHIP charged me a $25 fee that I didn't really figure in. So I probably should have told that buyer 350, but it's okay. We still made over $600. So I waited because I wanted to see if people were gonna give me a lower quote. And I have been told that if you put a price you're willing to pay, it makes somebody booking it faster than if you're asking for bids. So that's something I'm gonna have to play around with a little bit. So I got a second bid. It was at $2.99, $1 less. This person had one feedback and it was not good. And the first person that bid was Matt, and he had 97 positive feedback. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and accept this. I charged the buyer exactly this, and I did exactly that. You hit accept quote. You do have to pay at that point. And then Matt had a 2-week window. So he gave me a 2-week window for pickup, a 2-week window for delivery. You have to figure these guys are driving all over the country with a lot of pieces in their vehicles. So I'm going to show you some clips of Matt picking this up and how it went. And then I am going to tell you some pros and cons after I show you these clips. All right, guys. So I booked probably 4 days ago and I got a call just now, and the USHIP shipper says, when are you open? And I tell him that we sell from home, so we'll be here most times. And he says he'll be here in an hour. So right now this is in the shipping room with the shipping supplies, etc. And he's going to be here in a little over an hour. So I'm going to record this and let's see how it goes. All right, guys. So Matt is here. Pick up the dresser. Oh, he's got to get that dresser. All right, guys, so Matt is here. I just asked him if we had to book through USHIP, and he said we don't. So once we get that connection, we can contact him directly and have him come and get the item, rather than having to, Dalton's wandering around, rather than having to go through USHIP where we both get charged a fee. And then, Matt, on average, how long does it take you to come and like pick stuff up?
Usually, on average, it could be about a week to 3 weeks, depending on
where I
am. And then once I pick it up, it's usually around 3 days for delivery.
Okay, so pretty fast. And then is using like USHIP's estimator pretty accurate as far as fees in your experience?
Not really.
So mine, I will tell you, said $292 and you did $300. So mine was spot on.
Yeah. For stuff like yours, yes. But unlike the bigger pieces, they tend to be, they would still charge the same amount as if it was this.
If it was small or big. Okay. All right. And then
they don't take into consideration like sometimes the special requests, like, bring it upstairs or anything extra the customer sometimes asks for.
Okay, could like go up depending on that. Like you blanket wrap everything when you come and get it to protect it. Okay. And then if it's inside the house, like we have ours on the porch, but if it's inside the house, is that something you would go in and get for them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can pick up.
Okay.
I also can pick up people like buy on eBay, Facebook Marketplace.
Where the buyer books you.
Like say if you wanted to buy, you saw something on on eBay or Facebook Marketplace, it's in another state and you can't go pick it up.
Then you could pick up for the buyers as well. I know I've seen some people, they tell the buyer they have to arrange the shipping. So this time we did.
And also, I know a lot of people are afraid, like, if you're out of state, they think it's a scam. So, I can, as long as I get PayPal or Venmo or Cash App, whatever, I can pay in cash on spot for you for the item as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Where you're like paying for the item when you pick it up because we send you the money. Okay.
Sometimes, especially if the person's older, they're not going to want PayPal or Venmo or Cash App. Or sometimes people are a little sketchy.
Yeah. only want cash. And since I'm putting this out in the video, you said, I know I read, you said like south down up to New York, but where else were you saying you'd go as far as if people wanted to know?
Boston, New York, I-95 border all the way down to Miami, and then right to the Keys. And then pretty much draw a line from Denver to Austin and everything east. And then once in a while I'll be doing California.
Are you on the road 7 days a week?
Yeah.
All right.
I do a week on, week off.
Is there anything else, like if people are shipping, that you would tell them?
Basic.
Not be in a rush, yeah.
And sometimes, especially like in the New York area, you know, sometimes you'll have a customer that he'll call you last minute and say, "Hey, I can't pick it, can't drop this at this time," and then I get stuck till the next.
Because it puts you behind schedule,
yeah. Domino effect,
Okay.
And with 15 to 20 customers sometimes per trip, you can just.
Yeah, you guys can see he's loaded there, loaded to the brim. So like if somebody couldn't physically like get it out of the house, like he's helping you, would you go in with a dolly and like take it out for him? Yeah, okay, yeah. All right.
Yep. Now, flip it up. Stuck in there. Eliminate the place. Oh yeah.
All right, so I hope you enjoyed the clips, and Matt was nice enough to let me ask him some questions on camera. I will put Matt's phone number in the description below, so if you have a furniture piece you need moved, you can contact him. So I will say the pros are obvious. You're making a lot of money on one piece of furniture. That's the biggest thing. They also are very easy to research once you can figure out what pattern or what style of Ethan Allen it is. It's very easy to look up comps. They're not on eBay, and I'm seeing a lot that aren't. You can look them up on WorthPoint, which I do have a membership, so that is convenient. The cons: furniture is heavy. Luckily, I have my husband to either go do it by himself or to help me pick it up. So you're going to have a way to move this furniture, either a truck, a trailer. You're going to have to rent a U-Haul if you're getting bigger pieces. There are smaller ones. I picked up 3 on Tuesday in my mom's car by myself with my mom. So I fit a footboard and headboard in my mom's car. So you can kind of work around that. Only pick up like dressers or small dressers, nightstands, coffee tables, things like that. And you could do it with a car pretty easy. So they're not very common and they're not cheap. Most people that have Ethan Allen know what they have. So I'm running into the pieces that are nice are way too expensive for me to make a profit. So you have to keep looking a lot. And then if you do find it lower cost, you have to make sure it's in good shape. I have 2 sitting out on my carport because I kind of rushed into this, which I tend to do. And they're going to need to be refinished. Now, I did get them cheap enough. I paid $100 per piece. They should sell for $800 and $1,000 each. So once we can get them refinished, then it will be okay. But I would much prefer to pick up pieces that don't need work. So it's going to be hard to find. You're going to be putting $100+ in. It's going to be sitting there for possibly months, and you need somewhere to store it. So those are some of the negative things that I'm seeing from this. I can't go pick up 50 pieces. For 1, I can't find them. For 2, I don't want to put out that much money. And for 3, I don't have that much storage, even though I do have a lot. So I think that's pretty much it. Matt picking it up was super easy. We didn't really have to do anything. So I wouldn't be scared of the freight. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. You find the pieces, find what they sell for, and kind of have to decide. I'm still going in at like 10 to 20% of what I think I will get. I don't want to pay higher, and it is a very, very high profit return. This could be very, very lucrative, but you're going to have to search to find the pieces. You're going to need the manpower to move it, or women power, and you're going to need space and patience for it to sell. It might be the only one on eBay, but you have to wait for that right buyer to come along that wants to purchase it. So I picked up 3 more pieces, as I said, on Monday. I am going to show you some footage of the neighborhood I picked it up in. It was incredible. And then I'll pop some screenshots up of those pieces. I will tell you I paid $25 for the small mirror, I paid $30 for the large, and I paid $75 for the headboard and footboard. So I'll show you guys those. I will update you if the buyer has received it by the time this video comes out. And as I sell more pieces, I will give you guys more information. I hope this is helpful. If you have questions, ask me and hopefully I can answer. If not, maybe somebody watching can. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.